After 40 days and 40 nights of torrential rain that raises the water level higher than the tallest mountain peaks, the sun finally comes out. Noah gives his family a weather report. The rain has stopped, y'all, and the clouds have parted. But we're still adrift. When the ark finally comes to rest on solid ground, that'll be our sign. The floodwaters are retreating, returning to the rivers and the lakes that they're used to. And Noah cracks himself up with this observation. Question: how many people besides me can say they've gotten up in the middle of the night to use the bathroom and stepped in hippopotamus poop on the way back to bed? 150 days after the waters reached flood stage and the ark began to float, God sent a wind that caused the water to recede. The ark touched down near the peak of Mount Ararat. Noah says, "We've been inside this ark for 9 months. Time for a vibe check to see what's happening in the outside world." God's design included a window in the top of the ark so we could look up and let light shine down on us, but none on the sides so we could see what's happening around us. I take it he aimed to get us used to looking in his direction and his direction only. Anyway, we'll have to rely on birds to report back on the situation at ground level. The raven I sent out from the window in the top of the ark just kept flying around, enjoying the fresh air and freedom after being cooped up for months in all the noise and animal stench. Don't get me wrong, I have no complaints about the conditions aboard what my neighbors used to call the Wonder Boat. There ain't a single one of them who wouldn't love to be where I am now. My point is that the raven will keep soaring until it finds a suitable place to land. A few days later, Noah issues another report. This time I sent out a dove, but it couldn't find a place to perch. The waters still covered the surface of the earth, so it came back to the ark, and we waited. A week after that, I sent out the dove again. This time it returned with a freshly plucked olive leaf in its beak. I took it as a sign that the waters were receding. Still, just to be sure, we waited some more. After another 7 days, I released the dove a third time. It never came back. 12 months after my family and all the animals boarded the ark, we busted open that wooden piggy bank in which God had set aside a little something for a rainy day. And a rainy day it had been. We rejoiced as we disembarked, thanking God for us being able to plant our feet on dry land again. But even in the celebration, we couldn't ignore the sobering truth. Everything, and I mean everything, that didn't make it onto the Wonder Boat was gone. Every human, all the birds, livestock, wild animals, and insects that breathed air had been wiped out. My testimony? Millions didn't make it, but I was one of the ones who did. Thank the Lord. Noah says to no one in particular, "Welcome to Earth, population 8. Amid Noah's moment of worship, God speaks to him again. "Noah, gather your sons. I want to have a conference and talk about what just happened." So Noah, Ham, Shem, and Japheth gathered together and come before the Lord. God says, "Good, all the men are here." I thought it would be good to go over the past year's events, particularly the extinction level event that you and your wives just lived through. That was a lot. And now that we're on the other side of it, I realize that I don't want to see a repeat of that horror. So there won't be a sequel. As a sign of the oath I am making to never end the world again with a flood, I will place a rainbow in the sky after it rains, to reassure man that my word remains unbroken. And there you have it, folks. The Noah's Ark story told the Bible in tweets way. Get at me in the comments and let me know what you think of these Bible in tweet stories. If you have any questions for me, put those in the comments as well. I'll answer as many as I can.